So nauseous. Harry cut his own throat after heartfelt plea made public fury. Shut your mouth up. Prince Harry has been defended over his legal bid for police protection while in the UK after a former officer told him to keep quiet for a little while. The Duke of Sussex has said he is unable to bring his family back to the UK because it is too dangerous without police protection and has filed a claim for a judicial review against the Home Office decision not to allow him to personally pay for the security. Speaking, former police officer and head of Royal Protection Dai Davies said Harry can't just pick and choose and advised him to keep quiet for a little while, that will lower your profile a great deal. Mr. Dai's comments prompted a number of other Twitter users to rush to Harry's defense. One user with the handle @Tesseractica commented, "There was never any good reason to parade a grieving child behind his mother's corpse. This brutal disregard for that boy's feelings enriched a lot of media outlets that day. That boy's trauma was made into a spectacle. He is owed protection now." Another, @TashaCNS, said, "Lower his profile a bit. He doesn't need to do that. UK needs to protect him and his family." One more, @JoanMo43672902, added, "What's the big deal? If Harry wants to pay for it. I'm with Harry and Meghan. Prince Harry is running out of toys to throw out of his pram according to one royal commentator.c. With Queen Elizabeth II having spent the first Christmas alone without her beloved husband, Prince Philip, as well as having to strip her favourite son Andrew of his titles, times are hard for the royals. And things may not have been made easier after Prince Harry threatened to sue the government over police protection. The Los Angeles-based prince has claimed that he does not feel safe travelling to the UK following the removal of specialist protection. Prince Harry's decision to quit his role as a senior working royal and to move to the US could see him lose his place as one of the 4 individuals on the Queen's Councillors of State. According to royal expert Gertrude Daly, Prince Harry could be removed from this role due to UK law, as he could lose his domiciled status and be ineligible for the position. She added that he could be succeeded in his position by cousins Princess Beatrice or Princess Eugenie. The replacement would only happen if Prince Harry did not return to the UK in a given time period. Read more by Chloe Davis here. Most of us have seen the famous footage of Prince Harry being interviewed in Afghanistan when an alert is suddenly raised off camera. Without a second thought, he instantly rips off the microphone and races towards danger. This man regularly put his life on the line for his country. He protected each and every one of us. Now he wants to do the same for his wife and kids, but he's having to fight for that right. Harry can make all the controversial personal choices he likes, but there's one thing he can never change: the family he was born into. The result of this, as explained in his most recent statement, is that he inherited a security risk at birth, for life. If Harry was demanding protection while in the UK for free, the uproar he's faced over the last few days might be understandable. But he isn't. He's just asking to be allowed to buy something he needs. But where your family's essentials might be bread and milk, his around-the-clock armed protection from neo-Nazis, extremists and everyone in between. He's more than happy to pay for this himself. Unlike the artist formerly known as Prince Andrew, who may have had a few titles and trappings removed but for whose security we all still foot the bill. There's an argument that if Harry's allowed to hire the Metropolitan Police's Royal Protection Squad, it sets a precedent that any old celebrity or rich, famous business person who fancies it can too. Nonsense. Those people have chosen to be recognizable, and so are responsible for themselves. Harry is forever the Queen's grandson whether he likes it or not. Forever.